Hi, everyone. Today we are here for the Downtown Palatine Business Association, and we have Carol Cook, who is the owner of the Music Room, which is one of the most beautiful locations in downtown Palatine. You can see it in the background there. Thanks for joining us, Carol. It's good
Sure, thanks for having me.
yeah. So we want to hear all about the Music Room. So maybe give us a little history, because I know you've been there for a real long time, and then
We
all the
have.
services you guys provide.
Sure. Okay. So we opened in 1994. So that means we just celebrated our 25th anniversary back in September. The celebration was actually in December, and so we are a full service music store. We have lessons and rentals and repairs, and we sell sheet music, accessories, guitars, amps, all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty much one-stop shopping, and we've been in the community for a long time, and really enjoy being able to serve the community in the way we do.
You have a wonderful business. I know firsthand that people that utilize you guys just love you. Tell us a little bit about how you've had to adjust to world and with a pandemic, and how you are continuing to thrive and teach people. Whether you're still teaching voice too, in addition to all the instruments.
Yes, we are. We're
Tell us how
actually
you're doing that.
teaching. Sure. So one of the things that became really clear really soon to us was that people did not want to lose their music. They didn't want, that's something that they did not want to give up in this time of where we have to give up a lot right now. Everybody is hunkered down at home, and none of us knew that it would be this long. I think we all kind of went into it thinking that it would be, a week or two, and then we'd be back to business. And so I've found through this last 8, 9, 10 weeks now that we're going on that is one thing that people just absolutely did not want to stop. And so we quickly became versed in Zoom, because that's the platform that we're using. So we're teaching virtually. All the teachers got their accounts set up, and we sent out instructions to all of our students who wanted to continue, and most of them did. Most of our students continued. A few stopped, and a few stopped for a brief time and then came back. And now it's almost like this Zoom word that none of us really knew about, who didn't have this as part of our jobs or our businesses. We're all experts now. So not really. I'm still on the learning curve, but my teachers are getting really good at it, and the students, of course, are very good at it too. So, there's some challenges, but for the most part, it has been business as usual as far as our lessons are concerned.
That's wonderful. Music is such a wonderful thing to have, and as part of your life if you enjoy it, whether it's through an instrument or even singing. So tell me, have you had new students in the new virtual teaching world, or are you more dealing with current students?
We absolutely have, which has been such a
Great.
nice surprise.
Yeah.
Just yesterday, I enrolled 3 new students, and
Great.
and that part is a little bit challenging, because it's one thing to take a student who has already had a history and a relationship with us and with the teacher and everything, and they've already been instructed on how to take their instrument out of the case and all that kind of stuff in person. But then when there is a new student, then it's a little bit more of a challenge, but they've been doing a really good job of that. So, and of course, the relationship then that's created is done so virtually. So that you're meeting your teacher for the first time, and unpacking your instrument for the first time just through through technology. But everybody realizes that this is the way it is now, at least for the foreseeable future. And it's been good, really nice to see the camaraderie that has been created and has moved forward because of this. So everybody, we're all in it together. So
We
it's been
are.
good.
And we are all making all these unusual adjustments living in a virtual world. Tell me this, I know that, students in elementary, middle school, they get into band or orchestra. So can you provide instruments for those programs that run through the schools?
Absolutely.
Oh,
We have a very robust rental program, and we regularly rent instruments. As a matter of fact, well, I just rented two this week, which is normally when people are turning their instruments in. But again, we're seeing changes like that, and so yes, we can accommodate, and we're ready to get those instruments in the hands of kids who really want to learn. And I know that a lot of students in our district and in surrounding districts that we serve, we're really looking forward to this time period where this is the time when they choose their instrument for school for next fall. And so that's probably been put on hold for obvious reasons, but we can definitely assist with that and get everybody started so that they're ready when school does resume.
that's great. And they can do it through the summer. So you'll have summer classes going just like they've been going over the last, month and a half or two.
Yes,
That's
yes,
great.
we will continue without interruption virtually. And then as we look to stay in compliance with the reopening strategies that everybody else is going through, we will be offering, we'll take that a step at a time based on the guidelines that are given to us
So
by
for
the
now, for
governor.
phase 3, you're just keeping it at virtual for right now.
Yes, but for phase 3, so starting
Mhm.
June 1, we will be opening the store for retail sales and rentals and repairs and drop-offs and stuff like that. We have a lot of community teachers in the area that need music. They need books. I just heard from somebody this morning who needs to pick up some music for their students. So not only are we doing, virtual lessons, our customer base, who happens to we have a large group of community piano teachers that are outside the music room who also teach. They are teaching virtually. They need materials. And so up to this point, we've been offering curbside drop off and pickup. And so, all that stuff there, they can come to the music room, or we've offered delivery as well. And many people have taken us up on that. So, but starting June 1, we will open with limited hours. For retail sales, we're going to open up those doors. I think people are ready to at least experience something in person. Of
Mhm.
course, we will be, practicing our social distancing and sanitizing. We'll have all of that stuff there. We'll be regularly sanitizing all surfaces that are in the store. And we will require everybody to wear a mask to enter and use the hand sanitizer, of course, upon entry. So,
Yeah.
and then hopefully, and I've got, we're not sure how we're going to proceed, but hopefully in July, we will start with in-person lessons for certain instruments.
Mhm.
Probably not going to be able to do any kind of wind instruments or singing, anything where droplets are involved, where
Sure.
you can't wear a mask
Right.
to play your instrument. So those will probably stay virtual until August, and hopefully we can open there. I have been in touch with the village officials about starting to teach outside. So
Oh,
we're looking into possibly, setting up a studio and a parking space outside
that's
and
creative
have
though.
have
That's
some
great.
outside lessons. That was actually a suggestion of one of our teachers. And also just yesterday, one of my newer students who just signed up said, well, why don't you teach outside? And I said, yeah, that's a good idea. So we're going to look at all of our options there and hopefully be able to offer that as an interim solution.
Well, kudos to you, Carol, for being so creative and making it happen so you can still bring music young and old, right? You could teach from young children all the way up to, you could be 95 and take a lesson, couldn't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. And we have many students of many, many different, all across different ages. So
Wonderful. Well, for everyone watching, please go, it's themusicroom.net, correct? That's your website?
yes, with dashes between the words.
The-music-room.net. Perfect. And we'll have it at the end of this segment as well. Carol,
Okay.
thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on making this happen throughout the pandemic.
Thank you, Melanie. Thanks.
We've been talking to so many businesses through the Downtown Palatine Business Association, and we're going to continue. It's admirable, and that everyone is being so resilient and still making their business relevant and present during it. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you. I think we just all do what needs to be done, and that's just part of the plan for all of us. So I'm looking forward.
Part of being an entrepreneur too. We're bootstrappers, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us.
Okay. Thanks, Melanie.
Bye.
Bye-bye.